Well, it's the beginning of May now here in Kinlaig, Scotland. Holzs Fishing Expansion for Farming Simulator 25. And it's hailing again. We get quite the destructive weather here. Dang it. I thought it was going to be just rain and we are going to get out there and get started on the day even though it's raining, but yeah, it doesn't appear to be the case. So yeah, I guess we're going to wait this hailstorm out. I'm not sure how long it's supposed to go. I guess I could check in the menu, but yeah, we'll probably just go ahead and speed up time till it's done. I thought it was going to be rain till it came down here. Actually, I should have probably known from how loud it was. I just thought it was a loud rainstorm, but it turns out, yeah, it's hail again. Last night we did the cutting of the grass around the periphery of the grass field, and we put it in the silage clamp over at the other farm. So today, or this month, I'd like to cut the rest of the grass around the farm and get that into the silage clamp so we can get it blanketed. And we should have first growth on our vegetable fields, our carrots, our parsnips, and our red beets. I think that's all we planted, and then we'll have another growth state on everything else. We got a lot of money we could maybe spend on getting another field. I've got a couple ideas, but now that it's May, there's really no opportunity to get more crops in the ground. I mean, you could do soybeans, but that's not really something they grow in Scotland, is it? I was doing some research, trying to make sure we're trying to be true to form, so we're primarily focused on our cereal crops, our barley, our wheat, our oats. They do some carrots and parsnips. We're doing onions just because it's part of the Highlands fishing expansion. I don't know if they really grow onions. Potatoes, but we're too late for potatoes this year. And they do oil seeds, so that would be your canola, your oilseed rape. Yeah, I don't know if they do corn or maize, as they like to call it over in the UK. I don't know if they do that, or soybeans. They do peas, but I think we're too late for peas. Could do green beans, but yeah, we don't have the green bean harvesters. So let me look out here and pull up the weather real quick. That'd be the crop calendar. And down at the bottom, yeah, it should be ending soon. So I'm saying 7:30 probably at the latest. I don't know. Do we just, time lapse, speed up time? What? Yeah. Just wait it out. I don't know. Well, let's talk about something else. Let me go into the map and I'll show you the soil sampling. Curious thing, the grass field, we need to, our data's out of date. This is the first time this has happened to me. Okay, we're in the precision farming menu. Oh, wait. No, I think it's when you go down to this. There you go. So we go down to the pH and we see that it's gone black, which I was like, what the heck is that? And then I went down, it says outdated data. So we need to do soil sampling for our grass field up there. And then, yeah, let me go up to farmland. So you can see how the farm's expanded. So I think we'd like to get maybe this canola field. That'd be about 300,000. Or this oat field. That's 265. These woods here, 224. And these woods here, 322. And probably this place here, which is really cheap. And it's got the house on it, so this would be the croft, the house where our ghillie, our guide for hunting and fishing, would live. But there's really nothing in the crop calendar now that we're in the month of May. We could do vegetables, I suppose, but we don't want to do that. We're not doing grapes. We could put grass in there, so green beans. Yeah, we're not doing parsnips. We're not doing red beet, rice, sorghum, soybeans, spinach. Yeah. So we're kind of really constrained on what potentially we could put in that field. So I don't know. I think we just wait. Okay, I really thought it was going to be over at like 7:30, but the icon, the cloudy icon moved over at 8 o'clock. And looks like it's going to continue just a little bit longer. But I have lost patience. Gosh, I don't want to go out in this. Okay, I can see I've got three bundles. Still a bundle shy of a full pallet of bulls. It seems to be a trend. The elevator doesn't go all the way to the top. Alright, jeez. I don't want to hide inside all day. Got things to do. Oh, I did leave the gate open. Something. So I left the Unimog out. That's why I kind of try and like to park stuff inside, so it's protected from the elements. But yeah. Get that gate there. So I got the bale spikes on here. I think what we'll do is we'll go spear a hay bale over in the shed. We'll take it down to the cattle. I think probably they could use some water as well. And then we should check on births. We should have... Come on. When is this going to end? I hope it's not like that one day where it just kind of kept hailing even though the icon went away until like noon. That would not be good. My whole day is going to get away from me, I can tell. I don't have the patience for this. I'm not going to take the tractor out and get it all beat up in this weather, though. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. But yeah, it looked like it was lightening up and then the sound stopped. So it looks like 8:30 we're finally Done with that. Thank goodness. Okay, let's hop in the JCB. So we're gonna go grab a hay bale here quick. Let me spin around over by where I can see the vegetable or the preserved goods production here. This is gonna be muddy. I gotta be careful. Tear this up too. There's nothing there. Wow. Ah, we're in the mud. Okay. Oh good, at least I parked that inside the Can-Am. Bust like a window out of it or something. So I think I'll just leave these here and I'll just create another stack, and then I could start pulling these older ones off the backside. I think I can fit in under there. Alright, so 8:40 and we're finally farming today. The location of the Unimog is going to make it difficult to get the water barrel back by the tap here. I did leave it filled, so that's good. Oh, this will give us a chance. Dang it, we got weeds. Why didn't it show up before? I don't know. Are they going to be mediums? I don't know. Not happy about that, but that gives us something we need to get to today as well. Well, or this month. Sooner the better. While the water's filling, let's walk over and take a look here. So we got weeds in our vegetable fields, and they are small, but they need a hoe. I guess I could lease the hoe and do it. Can I drive on this? I don't think. Oh, God. I don't think there's crop destruction for these crops. I think I learned that on Z-Lanka in 22. I haven't done them in 25 at all, but I think you can drive on them. They're small, but they require a hoe because of because they're in rows like this. Now I wish they had that hoe. I looked for it, and I looked for it in mods. The one that I used in Z-Lanka and FS25 that was designed to go down these crops like this, but so the easy thing to do would be to spray them off, but I think I'll lease a hoe and do that. I wish I had one. Maybe I'll buy one. I don't know. I did not download that pack that had the hoe in it that I was considering. Maybe I should do that. So let me get in here. Let me drop that for a second. Put that in. Okay, so should have 10 berths in here. Let's take a look at the animal menu here. Yep, down at the bottom we got 10 calves that were just born. So our oldest cattle are now 39 months old, which is 3 months past the 36-month mark, which was when they were worth 3,500. So we gave up, what, 125 pounds? And we gained 5 calves out of it, 125 each. But a calf would have cost more than that, right? So I should have brought another bale. That's good. So let's go sell the cat or the 39-month-old Highland cattle before they eat all of the hay we just put in. So that'll be the first thing we do. We got a lot to do. I want to get all this grass cut this month too. I can do that towards the end of the episodes because you see me do it before. We include just a little bit. Now normally I turn. Oh, can I make it? Can I make it? No. I didn't go wide enough and turn early enough to make that. I was worried about the Unimog locator right there. But I like to keep this in the vicinity of the tap. That way, you know, this is just kind of where the trailer lives. I didn't fill it that time. Remember that. Next time I'll need to make sure I fill it. So let's do the cattle here before I forget. Take the trailer off here. Why we bought this livestock trailer used. Well, I messed that up a lot. It looked the wrong way on this map for the traffic. I'm just not used to it. Okay. Let's check on the used equipment and then let's see if we can try and find a hoe that will work for us. Alright, so used equipment. I don't know. That trailer probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, nothing for us. Okay. So under yield improvements, weeders, I just loaded the land stall pack. I had been kind of steering away from it. I think it's this Plant Care 600. I don't know if it's going to say. Oh, this one's the hoe. Okay, and 90 horsepower. So yeah, we'll buy this. I was gonna just lease it, but it's not that expensive. All right, so let me just complain for a little bit here. I was hesitant to download that Landstall pack in the description. I can't remember who it's by. And it's 81 megabytes to download. So it takes up a lot of space. And I don't know what the deal is with my internet lately, but there's been a couple of times when I've been recently trying to download stuff that it takes agonizingly forever. So while I was downloading that Landstall pack, 81 megabytes, it was going really slow. I went and made my bed, gathered all my tax documents together to get ready to start doing my income taxes. Made breakfast, ate it. Yeah, and I supposedly have a gigabyte per second download. So I'm not real smart, but 81 megabytes is a lot less than a gigabyte. It shouldn't take more than a second. At one point, I went and grabbed my cell phone and kind of looked to see what the activity was going through the router and everything. And it basically said it was going at 44 kilobytes per second. So I need to call my internet service provider and query them exactly what the heck is going on, because that's absolutely insane. That's not acceptable. So let me put this away. We will have to go down and get that that hoe at some point. And it only required 90 horsepower, which is good. I think, I don't know what we'll use to pull it. I'll probably just use the JCB just because I want to see if there's crop destruction or not. What am I doing now? What am I doing now? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Massey Ferguson tractor. I'm going to put the soil sampler on the back of it. I don't know how heavy it is. I don't have any weights on the front because I was thinking of having the front loader on here. I guess we'll find out. It would have been probably easier to back in the first place, right? Yeah, it didn't tip me too much, so it must be alright. So we'll run this up to the grass field. We're going to go ahead and take those soil samples. And get it started. I ended up having to do this much as a time lapse when I did all this in the last episode. So yeah, I think we did the tedding, the windrowing, and the baling all as one time lapse, and then we jump cut to coming up with the forage wagon to go around the outside. But yeah, this is all cut up here and actually started to grow again, which is why we need to get up here, get this soil sampled, because this is going to take probably some, because if we hop out now, what's it say? Yeah, no data found, so it doesn't even give me any information about the pH or the nitrogen levels. So we have to unload this. If we open this map, there we go. I'm trying to remember how this thing works now. Let's start up here. We'll kind of just go around the outside. But I figure I can go around these bales. I think there were 30, and we ended up with like 31 bales. I think, right. I could go this way a little more. I want to try and do as few as possible, you know, as always. But yeah, we're going to have to overlap some. So lower it, and I think if I hit the, I don't know which button it's going to be. That one? Yeah, that's going to take the soil sample. Do I have to wait for it to turn brown, or can I raise it? And then I should come off of it, and it should be like brown behind. Yep. Okay, so let me finish this quick. Alright, I think I messed something up over here in this corner. I think I went by the soil type, and it was actually not getting the corner of the field. I don't know what exactly happened over here. Can I get all that in or not? Is it going to take 2 more now to get it all? Okay. I'm going to miss just a bit, I think. I don't know what... Yeah, it's not telling me. I might be able to get just a little more. I gotta get... Yeah, that's as much as I can get. I'll whack with it. I'll take 2. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's only like 100 euros, but... I think I was going off the soil type I thought was the edge of the field, so I ended up taking 1 more than I needed to. Let me swing over this way a little more. Doesn't matter. I probably ended up taking 1 more soil sample than I needed to. And then I can't remember how to send them off, but I can close that, pull up the help. If I remember right, it was L1, R1 and something. No, it wasn't. Soil sample's taken 10. There it is. L1 triangle. And then get rid of that. And shortly, if I hop out now, it's still not going to tell me, but shortly, there we go. Now it's been analyzed, so I can see now. pH is bad. Nitrogen's okay. So yeah, we'll need to get lime up here once we get the bales off of here. It's going to need lime and fertilizer. Alright, so the next thing will be, I guess, to do the weeding of those fields. And what else? Oh, I should go up to the windmill, make sure it's going, right? Let's pull this over here for now. That should be kept inside, though. If I go up to the windmill, where's my weight? Where is my weight at? What did I do with the weight? Well, there's one. That's the New Holland weight. That's a pretty big one. Don't I have one that's a little smaller? Where is it? Oh, it's on the front of the... So I could... Okay. I was talking about getting the front tank for this. So I think I'll do that. I'll go get the front tank for the sprayer. And that way I'll have the... I won't need the weight on the front. If I got the spray in there. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Let me go get the weeder. Alright, here we are. It ended up being not as heavy as I was afraid it was going to be. So that's good. So let's see if... I came over here to the red beets because I already have red beets in storage. So if it does do crop destruction, it would be okay. It's not going to. That's great. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, we'll pull up the... and then we'll turn it to, oh, we got to put it on a steering assist. There we go. Turn it down on one headland, and then we're going to make this 090. I hit okay, didn't I? Yep, there we go. So it's going to be off a little bit. That's okay. We'll do that. We'll go ahead and take these lines. Wait a minute. No, it's okay. I thought I was seeing the weeder pushing the plants over. I thought they were destroying them. It's all good. It's okay. Let me get this part over here. Whoa! Take out the dry stone wall. But let me go down this one here just to make sure we get full coverage. I'm not gonna. But yeah, I can go over the whole field now, I think. Should I go every one or every other one? I got to go over all three sections to get all the crops. But it's fine. I don't know why we're going so slow though. I wonder what the working speed for this thing is. I think if I go every other two, we'll be able to do this more quickly. It's just gonna be hard to figure it out when we come back. All right, let me just get the rest of this done. It's gonna take a little time. about this sign here. There we go. Let's flip around it. So for some reason, is this the right spot? No, that's not it. This is. Turn that beacon off. For some reason, it's really bogging down when I'm driving away from the road. And it just can't seem to find the right gear. When I'm heading towards the road, it just gets in, I think, medium 3 or something, and it just flies. But yeah, going this way. I'm looking at the maintenance bar. The tractors could use a little bit of work, so I'm gonna take it over to the shop here and see if I can figure out if there's something wrong with it. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. But this is, yeah, it's really struggling going this direction. I'm not sure why. I probably am gonna regret that, I think. Let me fold this so I can get through the gate. The fast track, it's not actually in that bad of shape. It's the bale fork and maybe the front loader, but yeah, we'll just go ahead and repair everything and hope maybe that helps. Looks like I'm low on fuel. So I'm contemplating whether to try and get a worker to see if I can get a worker to finish doing this. So here's what I could do. I could turn to the AI worker. Two headlands is just, that's the problem. Is the two headlands. I can't get him to not do two headlands. I don't know if this will work or not. Oh, I wanted him to skip every other one. I forgot. Hang on. Here, go back into skip lines, skip one. There we go. Now, is it going to start on the right one or not? Or is it going to start on the wrong one? If he doesn't continue where he's at, he's going to go on the wrong one. Yeah, start there, dude. Now he's gonna miss all these though. But we'll hope he does a fair job, because I need to get up to the windmill. Okay, I've got a he's got the front loader. I need that wool pallet. What do I have? I gotta go all the way over and get the skid steer. Because I left the front loader on the front of the JCB, I had to go get the skid steer. What I want to do is I want to load this wool pallet onto the back of the Unimog. And we'll run up to the windmill, make sure it's still going, and we can deliver this to our spinnery that's up there, and hopefully get more fabric made by the time the windmill wants it. Oh, I should run out and just see what the progress is like on the holiday cabin as well. Oh, we got to get bales out of the field. There's a lot to do. And then we got to potentially think about what land we want to buy, if any. The easiest thing to do would be, of course, to buy a field that's already got a crop in it that we can harvest this year. Drop that back off. Think he's doing what he's supposed to be doing? Looks like he's going down the one with the weeds on it. So yeah, it's other than the headlands, I could come back and do that later. Let me run up to the windmill. Alright, that ended badly. Oh. I panicked. Oh, God. The guy in the sports car, he passed me, right? Right as I was going into Spruce Bridge, and then he drove slow in front of me. So when I finally decided to pass him, and I'm going around him, and then I see the traffic coming towards me, I tried to hit my turn signal to get back in, and then I ended up going first person, and that was not supposed to happen that way. Oh yeah. See, that's what happens when you lose your patience when you're driving. That's when accidents happen. All right, kids. So kids, it's like there's no youngsters watching these videos, is it? I check my demographics on my YouTube analytics, and you're all a bunch of old geezers like me watching this. Alright. So let me get this into the spinnery. Look at that, it's stacking the fabric up. So I got 2 so far, and it looks like I got 147 in another one. I got wool going, so yeah, it's fine. That's good. So that's running. What's this look like? I need 2,000 wood beams for the next step. We're on 14 of 19. I think these are the only wood beams I have left, right? Oh, wait. Yeah. These are I got 3 things of wood beams out here, and I got 2 long planks yet. I think we're getting close to needing that fabric. The workers done with their task. What do I got? I got a pallet of cement bags there yet. This should be all the materials that are required to complete the windmill project. I think I got everything out here that I needed, so It looks like remaining it'll be 2 long planks, 1 wood beams, 1 cement bags, and then I think it's going to be 4 fabrics, and we only got 2 produced so far. So that'll be a bottleneck. I don't know if I should go buy the fabric or just wait till it produces it. You know, slow us down a little bit more, but get off of that. There we go. So yeah, when this is done, we can tear down this yard. We'll have more space up here. I don't know if we'll put anything else in here, but it's coming along. But the hope is that we get this finished in time for the harvest. Now, what I need to be careful about is I don't want to stick all the crops in here, because I don't know what the speed of this thing is. And I don't want it to just sit there full of crops and not do anything. Slowly progress through it, and then the next year, if I do cereal crops again, it still hasn't finished the previous year's harvest. I don't know. Let me run back to the farm. I'm gonna go past the gas station because I think it'll be quicker to go that way. Sports car, that guy sure does. Those guys sure do drive a little bit slow. Way over there. So I think with the exception of all these, did pretty good. It's not going to be too pretty bouncing the wrong way across these rows. So we will dispense with that. For now. I'll do it off camera later. Are there weeds in the grass? I think there are. That's cool. Don't normally see that too often. So let me see here. I'll pull up the map and look at soil composition so you can see. Yeah, there's still some weeds around the outside. I will take care of that later. Because I don't think it'll look very good if I'm bouncing across sideways. You know what? I'm going to leave this over here, though. That'll also serve as a reminder that I need to come over here and do that. 1703. So we need to start getting these bales off of here, but what else do we need to do? Oh, cutting grass for silage, that's right. There's like 31 of these, that's quite a few. So I've got to get the Unimog with the bale trailer up here. Alright, so we got the krills or the creels. I don't know what the appropriate pronunciation is. I'll have to look it up. On here to do round bales. And I think I did change it to auto load rather than manual, so there won't be straps. We will do kind of maybe like a little hybrid loading here for a little bit. I think I'm in transport mode right now, so it shouldn't grab them off the field, and I'll load them for a little while. So what you can do with these auto load trailers is you can kind of do like a little hybrid thing where you load them manually, but then you come back and turn the auto load function on, and it will straighten them up real nice for you. The problem with this particular bale trailer is that it doesn't offload them. You can only offload them onto the trailer itself, so you have to manually unload it if you want to keep the bales. If you're taking it to a delivery location, you know, of course it'll deliver them right off the trailer. You don't even have to worry about it. But if you're storing them like we are, because we're going to use them to feed our sheep and our Highland cattle, then it's gonna do its thing, you know. We'll have to offload them manually, put them into our bale storage, which is not, I guess I should just say the building we store it in. It's not really a bale storage, is it? Alright, well it's a little after 3:30. Finished loading this trailer. I could have and probably should have just left it in manual mode, because then I could just throw straps over it. I did a pretty good job putting these on there. I don't mind doing this so much. Sometimes when there's a lot, it does get to be a little overwhelming, but I think we haven't done it in a while, so it's okay. But what I'm gonna do is, once I get these on there, then I'll hop in and I'll turn it into operating position. Hopefully the auto load loads it the same way I loaded it. Otherwise it's gonna look kind of funny. But what it potentially should do is straighten this up so it looks all nice and everything. The bales will be on there nice and straight. They're on there pretty good. Ideally, you know, I would have left it in manual mode and I could just throw the straps over it, but I didn't, so we're gonna have to see what this ends up looking like. There we go. They're not bad, but yeah, when I come up to it, it doesn't give me a chance to attach any straps because it's in auto load. I'm not sure how I'm doing, but what we'll do is we're gonna go out and start cutting grass, and that's how we'll end this episode. And I'll just include as much of it as I can, and I'll go ahead and say goodbye to you here at 4 o'clock. Thanks for hanging out with me here in Kinlaig, Highlands Fishing Expansion Farming Simulator 25. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing.
PlayStation.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the trailer in operating position, and it'll restack these on there. Okay, that didn't go well.